So some of you may know Faro from previous interaction with us. Some of you may not be familiar. So just give me a little bit of time to introduce who we are. So Faro is a US company. We are founded in 1981, started by two gentlemen. And the first company was actually set up in Canada, which was later shifted to Lake Mary, Florida in 1982. We actually listed on NASDAQ since 1997. And what you can see on the screen, a few years ago, we actually listed under Fortune as one of the top 100 fastest growing technology company in NASDAQ. So today, I think Faro has advanced, has grown from just a single company, single office in Lake Mary to a global technology company. Right, I think company is still going forward. We're still rushing forward like this motorcycle here. And today, besides just offering one product range, we are now offering a range of 3D product management and imaging solutions. And more importantly, I think we have been pretty disruptive in the pricing and the features and the design of our product. So as I was mentioning, today we have a series of R&D center, manufacturing plants, servicing center all around the world. And beside all this that you see, which is our own areas, we do have sales presence now in more than 80 countries around the world. Right, so we are now getting closer to the customers and providing support to them. And today, we are traditionally a 3D measurement company. And today, you can, from the vision, you can see that we have moved on from just a 3D measurement company to include imaging and realization into our portfolio. So now going back to the topic proper, right? So for GIS, which I think all of you is familiar with, it's basically a geospatial or geographic information system. It's actually a facility that enables users to capture, store, analyze, and manage spatially referenced data. So typically, a comprehensive GIS consists of data input, storage, retrieval, query, transformation, analysis, modeling, and lastly, reporting. So this chart kind of represents that whole environment. And today, I think we have kind of moved on into more of a digital world. So my presentation today will cover primarily the digital portion of the GIS. So the first part of that is data acquisition, which is, of course, the start of everything. So what are the typical technologies that are available for data acquisition, right? So just let me share some with you in case that you're not familiar. So there are many technologies out there that you can, of course, use. Anything from laser scanning to total station to sonar, LiDAR, photogrammetry, ground penetrating radar. So LiDAR, which is, I think, what's up and coming now, which also Faro is involved in, is light detection and ranging, mainly to use remote sensing technology, using the properties of light to collect information, right, from the target. Second one, which I think has been around for years, photogrammetry, right? I think some of you out there is a better expert than me, but I think this is mainly using photograph to do measurements, especially for surface points or surface parts. Total station, right, mainly used for survey construction. Something that has been around for years, but I think we're starting to see this being used as part of GIS, which is the ground penetrating data, which uses electromagnetic radiation to detect subsurface information. Sonar, I know sonar has been around since 1940s, but we are starting to see a trend that a lot of companies is trying to integrate different technologies information together as an integrated set of data rather than having on different sets. So we're starting to see companies trying to use things like sonar to capture subsea, offshore information and having that integrated back in. So of course, I'm not an expert in everything. Faro primarily does laser scanning. So today I'll just share with you a little bit more about laser scanners and laser scanning. So firstly, what is laser scanning? So high-speed laser scanning here involves collecting of detailed 3D images for complex environmental and geometries. What it can give you is actually construct a 360 degrees point cloud of scan surfaces to create 3D models. Right, so if you can see on the screen here, the one on top is the actual bridge, and below is the point cloud of whatever we have scanned. So just to bring you quickly back here is that we talk about so many advantages, but before I conclude is that These are probably the few key areas that to take note when you use laser scanning for historical preservation. One is efficient data acquisition, portable, non-contact, capturing of fine details, and cloud. Why I want to talk about this is that the next video that I have to show you, which is my last part, this is actually a video, or actually a documentary that's done by BBC. Right? So this video, what they are doing is that they, maybe backtrack a little bit, everybody knows Rome, right, in Italy. Modern Rome is actually built on top of ancient Rome. So a lot of the historical old structure of Rome is still actually underground. So BBC wanted to actually go and capture, do a documentary about this underground part of the city. So there's a lot of catacombs in there, there's a lot of caverns in there, some even old structures in there. The most interesting part of what they have discovered is that there's this 2,000-year-old sewage system that's still running today, underground, right? So, and I think this video clearly demonstrates to you these 5 points that I have put up here. So please sit back and just enjoy this video.
Rome, for 1,000 years, the beating heart of the ancient world. Capital city of the most powerful empire on the planet. But this iconic cityscape tells only half the story. Every modern city is served by its underground spaces. Deep beneath Rome's glorious domes and columns lies a secret underground powerhouse that made life possible for 1 million citizens up above. I love Rome. Of all the places in the world, this is my favorite. Every time I visit, I find myself just newly bewitched by this fantastic ancient city. But this time, I'll go beyond the surface world that the tourists see and the archaeologists scrape at. I'll be digging deeper to explore a whole new invisible world, deep underground, that reveals how the first metropolis was built and run. I'll be working with a team of experts who'll use the latest technology to reveal this secret underworld. Look at this. That's incredible. Look at the detail. We'll explore the underground engine rooms that built and powered the extraordinary world above. Everything that made Rome tick is coming along these passageways. The hidden wonders below the Colosseum that made it the greatest and the goriest show on earth. The honeycombs of quarries that made Rome's building revolution. The aqueducts and sewers that supplied and cleansed it. We'll uncover underground cults. And finally, the places that received its dead. This invisible treasure trove will reveal the secrets of the world's most remarkable ancient city, both below, I've never been in a sewer before, I hear it's great, and above ground. Welcome to Invisible Rome.
Okay, so with this, I conclude my presentation. Thank you so much. And if you are interested to find out more about what Faro has, please approach our booth, and our team of experts will be there to help you. Thank you so much. Thank you.